Did you know that in the Amazon there's a fish that looks like a dead leaf floating, but can cost over $3,000? This magical forest is home to creatures so incredible they defy all logic, from tarantulas with pink legs to bubblegum-colored dolphins. Today we're going to discover the 15 most unique animals that God created in the green lung of the planet. Some can kill you just by touch. Others are so rare that scientists believe they were legends. The last one will leave you speechless. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave your like. Now let's get started. Number 1. Pink River Dolphin, the smartest aquatic unicorn of the Amazon we've reached, number 1, and this pink dolphin is simply magical. The Amazon River pink dolphin is the most charismatic and intelligent creature in the entire jungle, with bubblegum pink coloring that makes it the most beautiful aquatic unicorn on the planet. They can reach up to 2.8 meters in length and weigh 200 kilos of pure pink intelligence. Its intense color comes from blood vessels near the skin's surface, intensifying when excited or active, like a permanent blush. Can you imagine swimming alongside these super intelligent pink unicorns in the magical waters of the Amazon? The most incredible part is that they have the largest brain of any river dolphin, with cognitive abilities rivaling those of large monkeys. Their hunting techniques include spraying water jets to stun fish and rotating their heads 180 degrees to explore all directions. During the rainy season, they swim among flooded trees like pink ghosts of the submerged forest. They can live up to 55 years, and each individual develops a unique personality as complex as a human's. Number 2. Green Anaconda, the heaviest snake in the world that could swallow you whole. This Amazonian serpent is absolutely colossal. The Green Anaconda holds the official title of the heaviest snake in the world, reaching up to 9 meters in length and weighing over 250 kilos. This giant constrictor can swallow prey as large as adult caimans, deer, and even jaguars. Its muscular body is so powerful it can exert pressure over 90 kilos per cm, enough to break bones and suffocate any animal in minutes. Would you dare swim in waters where these half-ton green monsters patiently await their next giant meal? The scariest part is that they can stay submerged for up to 10 minutes, attacking from the depths like organic submarines. During the dry season, they can fast for up to 6 months, living only on body reserves. Females can give birth to up to 40 offspring at once, each measuring 60 centimeters at birth. They live up to 30 years and continue growing throughout life. Comment if you'd rather face 10 piranhas before confronting a hungry anaconda. Number 3. Black Spider Monkey, the long-armed acrobat, master of heights. This Amazonian primate is the true Cirque du Soleil of the jungle. The black spider monkey is considered the most skilled acrobat in all of the Amazon, with disproportionately long arms reaching up to 1.7 meters in span. Its ability to move through trees is so spectacular it seems to defy gravity. Its shiny black fur reflects sun rays filtered through the forest, and its prehensile tail acts as a fifth limb, capable of supporting its entire body weight. Can you imagine following this black acrobat literally flying among the treetops 40 meters above the ground? The most impressive part is that it can swing its speeds up to 56 km/h without ever touching the ground. During courtship, males perform aerial shows lasting hours, displaying impossible jumps and pirouettes. Its ecological role is crucial. They disperse seeds of over 200 plant species. Females give birth only once every 3 years, and the maternal dependency period lasts a full 2 years. Would you dare try to follow this black acrobat on its natural aerial highway? Number 4. Golden Lion Tamarin, the miniature king with a royal mane. This small Amazonian primate is pure miniature royalty. The golden lion tamarin is one of the most charismatic and endangered species in the Amazon, measuring only 25 centimeters in body length, but with a golden mane so spectacular it looks like the crown of a tiny king. Currently, there are fewer than 3,000 individuals in the wild, making every sighting an absolute privilege. Its shiny golden fur is so silky and perfect, it looks woven from pure gold, and its mane frames an expressive face that melts any heart. Would you dare follow this golden king leaping among tree canopies 25 meters high? Incredible as it is, it can leap up to 5 meters between trees with millimeter precision. Its diet includes over 40 different fruits, and it disperses seeds essential for Atlantic forest regeneration. During courtship, males perform elaborate dances that include acrobatic jumps and melodic vocalizations. They can live up to 15 years, and their intelligence rivals that of much larger primates. Tell me if you think this miniature golden king deserves his own real crown. Number 5. Red-bellied piranhas, the floating teeth with a fearsome reputation. These Amazonian piranhas are the most famous and feared in the world. Red-bellied piranhas are iconic carnivorous fish with teeth so sharp they could cut soft steel, measuring 30 centimeters with jaws exerting a bite force of 70 kg per centimeter. These floating tooth machines have terrified imaginations for decades. Their bright red belly contrasts dramatically with their silvery back, creating a look that screams danger from every angle. Would you dare to step into waters where these deadly teeth swim? The surprising thing is that despite their fearsome reputation, they rarely attack humans and prefer dead or injured fish. Their teeth continually regenerate throughout life, growing new ones as old ones wear down or break. During the dry season, when food is scarce, they may become cannibalistic and attack each other. Their ears are so sensitive they can detect the sound of an injured animal falling into water from over 1 kilometer away. Can you imagine swimming in waters where thousands of these living teeth patiently await their next meal? Number 6. Amazonian manatee, the gentle sea cow that breathes like us. This Amazonian aquatic giant is pure floating gentleness. The Amazonian manatee is the largest freshwater mammal in South America, weighing up to 500 kilos and measuring 3 meters in length. Its sea cow-like appearance and peaceful nature make it the gentle giant of Amazonian rivers. Its most fascinating feature is that it must surface every 3 to 5 minutes to breathe, just like us humans. Can you imagine sharing the water with these half-ton sea cows? The most incredible thing is that they are fully herbivorous, consuming up to 60 kilos of aquatic plants per day. During the dry season when rivers recede, they can fast for up to 7 consecutive months, living only on fat reserves. They can live up to 60 years, and females give birth only every 3 to 4 years. In indigenous culture, seeing a manatee is believed to bring spiritual peace and abundance to riverine communities. Comment if you'd like to swim alongside these gentle giants. Number 7. Bullet ant. The insect with the most painful sting on the planet. This Amazonian ant has the most painful sting in the animal kingdom. Measuring only 3 centimeters in length, its sting is so potent it is compared to being shot, hence its terrifying name. On the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, this creature ranks first. Its venom contains ponerotoxin, a neurotoxin that causes such intense pain it can last up to 24 hours straight. Would you dare to walk barefoot in the jungle knowing these living bullets could be anywhere? The most impressive part is that Amazonian indigenous tribes use its sting as an initiation ritual to turn children into adult warriors. Colonies can have up to 600,000 individuals and build nests extending 10 meters deep. Their collective hunting technique is legendary, capable of taking down animals 100 times their size. In some Amazonian communities, surviving 50 stings in a row is believed to grant immunity to all jungle venoms. Tell me, would you rather face an anaconda or an army of these living bullets? Number 8. Amazonian tapir, the vegetarian rhinoceros with a flexible snout. This Amazonian giant is like a rhinoceros that chose to be vegetarian. The Amazonian tapir is the largest land mammal in South America, weighing up to 300 kilos and measuring 2 meters in length. Its most distinctive feature is its flexible snout, which can move in all directions like a natural snorkel. Its robust body is perfect for navigating the dense Amazon vegetation, and its expanded toes act like natural snowshoes to prevent sinking into swampy ground. Would you dare to encounter this 300 kilo vegetarian tank on a narrow jungle trail? The most incredible thing is that they are excellent swimmers and can dive up to 4 meters deep to escape jaguars. Their snout contains over 40,000 individual muscles and can detect scents from kilometers away. During the dry season, they can walk up to 15 kilometers per day in search of water. Tapirs can live up to 35 years, and females give birth to only 1 calf every 2 years, making reproduction very slow. Can you imagine following this gentle giant through the densest jungle in the world? Number 9. Pink-toed tarantula, the hairy giant with ballerina legs. This Amazonian spider is absolutely fascinating. The pink-toed tarantula is one of the largest spiders in South America, with legs spanning up to 28 meters and unique pink toes that make it unmistakable. Despite its intimidating appearance, it is surprisingly docile and has become one of the most sought-after exotic pets in the world. Its body is covered with specialized hairs that can detect vibrations from over a meter away, making it a perfect nocturnal hunter. What would you do if this hairy giant with pink toes appeared in your tent at night? The most incredible part is that it can live up to 30 years, making it one of the longest living spiders on the planet. Comment if you would dare to have this pink-toed giant as a pet. Number 10. Hoatzin, the strange bird with dinosaur claws. This Amazonian bird is absolutely unique in the world. The Hoatzin is considered the missing link between dinosaurs and modern birds, retaining prehistoric traits that make it a true living fossil. Measuring 65 centimeters in length with a distinctive punk crest, this bird is an evolutionary rarity. Incredible as it is, the chicks are born with functional claws on their wings, just like prehistoric dinosaurs, which they use to climb trees until they learn to fly. Can you imagine a baby bird climbing with dinosaur claws? Its digestive system is also unique. It ferments leaves like a cow, producing such a strong odor that locals call it the stinky bird. During the rainy season, they build nests over water so the chicks can jump and escape if danger approaches. In 1996, scientists discovered that it can quickly regenerate its flight feathers when lost. Its guttural call can be heard up to 2 kilometers away and sounds like an old diesel engine. Would you dare approach this feathered dinosaur that smells like a fermented swamp? Number 11. Mata Mata turtle, the prehistoric tank with a snake neck. This Amazonian turtle looks like it came straight from the dinosaur era. The Mata Mata turtle is one of the strangest reptiles on the planet, with a rough shell that perfectly mimics a rotten log and a neck that can extend like a snake, reaching up to 25 centimeters. Its appearance is so bizarre that when first described by explorers in 1783, the European scientific community thought it was a cruel joke. Would you dare to put your hand in the water without knowing this prehistoric tank is camouflaged there? The most impressive thing is its hunting technique. It remains motionless at the bottom of the river until prey approaches, then opens its huge mouth and sucks the prey in entirely in less than 0.25 seconds. In Amazonian indigenous culture, it is believed these turtles are guardians of submerged treasures, and finding one brings 7 years of prosperity. They can live over 75 years, and during the dry season can bury themselves in mud for months without eating or drinking. Do you think this prehistoric relic should be in a natural history museum? Number 12. Southern tiger cat, the fiercest miniature feline of the jungle. This small Amazonian feline is pure concentrated ferocity. The southern tiger cat, also known as the tigrillo, is one of the most efficient predators in the Amazon, despite weighing only about 3 kilos. With golden fur covered in perfect black rosettes, this mini tiger is a masterpiece of natural design. Its agility is absolutely supernatural. It can climb 40-meter trees in less than 30 seconds and leap up to 6 meters horizontally between branches. What would you do if you encountered this mini tiger face to face in the jungle at night? Most incredible of all, it can rotate its hind paws 180°, allowing it to descend headfirst from trees like a giant squirrel. At night, its eyes glow with supernatural intensity, and Amazonian indigenous people believe it can see evil spirits. Its territory can cover up to 17 kilometers, and it marks its area with a scent detectable from 500 meters away. They can live up to 20 years and are completely solitary except during mating. Tell me, would you dare to follow the tracks of this mini tiger in total darkness? Number 13. Glass frog, the transparent jewel that shows its heart. In the heart of the Amazon, among damp leaves, fallen logs, and crystal clear streams, lives one of the most extraordinary and delicate creatures nature has ever created, the glass frog. Measuring only about 3 centimeters in length, this tiny marvel of wildlife has a unique feature that makes it almost magical. Its skin is so translucent that you can see its internal organs functioning in real time. The glass frog is literally a living window into life, a biological treasure that reveals the workings of nature's nature itself with astonishing transparency. The frog's ventral skin is completely transparent, allowing a clear view of its beating heart, expanding lungs, and circulating blood. A microscopic display of animal physiology. Each heartbeat is like a small dance of life. Every internal movement is a demonstration of biological complexity and evolutionary perfection. Observing a glass frog is almost like looking through a microscope without any equipment, a rare opportunity to witness biology in its purest, most visible form. During the day, the glass frog uses its incredible camouflage to blend in with green leaves, becoming nearly invisible to predators and onlookers. This feature is not just aesthetic, but a vital survival strategy. Predators such as birds, snakes, and small mammals can easily approach without being noticed, and temporary invisibility ensures the frog remains protected in its natural habitat. At night, when artificial light or moonlight touches its translucent surfaces, the glass frog appears to glow softly, as if every cell in its skin reflects a bit of the magic permeating the Amazon rainforest. The discovery that some species of glass frogs can alter their skin's transparency in response to threats was made in 2007 by a team of scientists studying Amazonian populations. When perceiving danger, these frogs become more opaque, making internal visualization more difficult and increasing their survival chances. This ability demonstrates not only impressive adaptive sophistication, but also reveals complex behavior that few species display so finely. It is a fusion of art and science, a perfect combination of form and function, aesthetics and survival. The glass frog's call is another charming detail. Unlike louder species, its call is soft, almost imperceptible, reminiscent of delicate raindrops falling on wet leaves. This sound serves not only for communication between individuals, but also to attract mates during reproduction, ensuring the continuation of its lineage discreetly and effectively. The beauty of its call reinforces the perception that even the smallest creatures find unique ways of expression and interaction in nature. Beyond its appearance and charming behavior, the glass frog is an extremely important ecological indicator. Its presence or absence in an ecosystem is a direct sign of environmental health, water quality, and the integrity of surrounding vegetation. Being highly sensitive to pollution, chemical changes, and habitat destruction, its observation acts as a natural warning of ecosystem changes. Each glass frog represents not just individual life, but the integrity of an entire complex and interconnected environment. The glass frog's life cycle is equally fascinating. During reproduction, females lay eggs on leaves over streams, ensuring that when the tadpoles hatch, they can fall directly into the water to begin their development. This natural adaptive care shows that despite its tiny size, the species employs complex survival strategies that significantly increase its chances of perpetuation. The hatchlings, minuscule and fragile, start life surrounded by a world of colors, sounds, and textures, learning to camouflage and survive from the very first days. Moreover, the glass frog is an impressive example of evolutionary creativity. Few species can combine beauty, functionality, and adaptive behavior so harmoniously. It reminds us that evolution follows principles not only of survival, but also of aesthetic efficiency and biological innovation. Every detail of its skin, every nuance of its translucency, every behavioral gesture is the result of millions of years of natural adaptation and refinement. Observing a glass frog is also a deeply inspiring experience. It invites us to slow down, look closely, and perceive the complexity that exists even in the smallest creatures. Every visible heartbeat, every breath, and every internal movement is a silent lesson in biology, patience, and admiration for the natural world. For biologists, students, and nature enthusiasts, this tiny amphibian is a vivid reminder that life can be complex, beautiful, and astonishing even at its smallest scale. The glass frog also inspires science, art, and environmental education. Its unique transparency allows researchers to observe physiological processes without dissection or invasive procedures, offering a natural view of an animal's internal biology. Additionally, its almost ethereal appearance inspires artists, photographers, and designers seeking examples of functional beauty and creative innovation in nature. Would you dare to touch this transparent jewel that reveals all the secrets of its inner life? It is an experience that mixes fascination, respect, and admiration. Every interaction interaction with this small being is an opportunity for a deep connection with wildlife and the complexity of Amazonian ecosystems. It teaches us about vulnerability, adaptation, biological intelligence, and the importance of protecting fragile environments. Beyond its aesthetic and scientific value, the glass frog reminds us of the need for active conservation. Amazonian rivers and forests are under constant pressure, and species like this rely on conscious human efforts to keep their habitats intact. Every disastrous environmental intervention, pollution, or deforestation threatens not only the glass frog, but an entire delicate ecosystem that sustains countless interconnected life forms. Therefore, the glass frog is not just a beautiful or curious animal, it is a symbol of nature's complexity, sensitivity, and perfection. Its existence reminds us that even the smallest creatures can reveal profound truths about life, adaptation, and ecological interdependence. It is an invitation to observe, learn, and above all protect, ensuring that future generations can also marvel at the transparency and beauty of this living jewel. Watching an animal's heart beat through its crystalline skin is an almost spiritual experience, an opportunity to witness life in its purest form. Each glass frog is a quiet yet powerful reminder that nature is both fragile and incredibly ingenious, and that its protection is essential for the continuation of miracles like this. And as you marvel at this transparent jewel of the Amazon, get ready. The next animals in this series promise to challenge your perception even further about beauty, adaptation, and unique skills in the animal kingdom. Each species carries its own secrets and surprises, showing that even in the forest's depths, life never ceases to amaze. Number 14. Tufted capuchin, the little harlequin of the treetops. In the vast and mysterious ecosystems of the Amazon, among the dense and towering tree canopies, lives one of the most charming and agile creatures on the planet, the tufted capuchin. With its tiny body, not exceeding 20 centimeters in length, and its striking color pattern, this primate is often called the harlequin of the trees for its playful and theatrical appearance. Every detail of its black and white fur seems meticulously hand-painted, forming a perfect contrast that impresses both scientists and casual observers. The tufted capuchin is more than just visually fascinating. It is an example of adaptability and dexterity in an extremely competitive environment. Fewer than 1,000 individuals remain in the wild, making it one of the most threatened primate species in the Amazon. The threats come from multiple factors: habitat destruction due to deforestation, illegal hunting, capture for the exotic pet trade, and climate changes affecting food and shelter availability. Every loss of a tufted capuchin represents not just a decline in population, but also the erosion of genetic diversity and the ecological richness of one of the most complex ecosystems in the world. Despite its small size, the tufted capuchin is a true acrobat, capable of leaping up to 4 meters between trees, the equivalent of 20 times its own body length. It defies gravity with impressive precision. Its movements are not only fast, they are calculated with extreme skill, allowing it to navigate thin branches, swaying lianas, and dense foliage without ever losing balance. Watching a tufted capuchin in action is like seeing a professional dancer perform risky steps with perfection and lightness. Every jump and spin seems choreographed by nature itself. The social behavior of the tufted capuchin is equally fascinating. They live in family groups that can include up to 8 individuals, creating a complex social network of interactions and mutual care. Each member plays an essential role. Some search for food, others watch for predators, while the youngest learn vital skills by observing the adults. This social structure strengthens the group, increases survival chances, and creates emotional bonds that can last a lifetime. In captivity, these primates can live up to 18 years, giving scientists the opportunity to study their behavior in depth, from social interactions to communication and problem solving. Communication is another impressive aspect of the tufted capuchin's life. Its high-pitched call can be heard over a kilometer away, cutting through the dense Amazonian forest. For local indigenous communities, these calls are more than sounds. They carry cultural significance. It is believed that the capuchin's call brings good luck to hunters and the community, serving as a spiritual link between humans and nature. This symbolic connection demonstrates how the presence of a small primate can influence the perception and cultural practices of entire communities, reinforcing the importance of conserving these species not only for biodiversity, but also for their cultural and spiritual value. Another fascinating aspect of this primate is its diverse and adaptive diet. It feeds on fruits, insects, nectar, nectar, and small leaves, combining foraging skills with physical agility. The ability to switch between food sources, coupled with speed and dexterity in jumping, makes the tufted capuchin an efficient survivor, even in an environment filled with predators and competitors. Every meal is a demonstration of intelligence, observation, and patience, vital traits for its survival. Beyond feeding and mobility, the tufted capuchin exhibits complex parental and social care behaviors. Adults teach the young how to jump, locate food, and identify predators. They share tasks and protect the young, ensuring that each new generation is prepared to face the challenges of the forest. This cooperative behavior reflects the capuchin's social intelligence, showing that even a tiny primate can display sophisticated survival strategies and social organization. The tufted capuchin's habitat is one of the most complex and biodiverse in the world. It inhabits the tops of Amazonian trees, where sunlight filters diffusely, and the vegetation provides refuge, food, and pathways for movement. Preserving these habitats is vital not only for the survival of the tufted capuchin, but for the entire ecological network that depends on the tree canopies, including birds, insects, reptiles, and other primates. Every lost tree, every degraded patch of forest compromises the delicate balance of this ecosystem, highlighting the urgency of environmental conservation. Beyond its beauty, agility, and ecological importance, the tufted capuchin also inspires an almost childlike sense of wonder. Watching its precise jumps, hearing its distant call, and observing its intelligence in action is experiencing the Amazon in its purest and most vibrant form. It reminds us that even the smallest inhabitants of the forest play essential roles, and that nature's grandeur is measured not by size, but by the complexity, adaptability, and beauty of each life. Can you imagine encountering one of these little harlequins leaping between branches over 30 meters above the ground? Picture the striking contrast of its black and white fur against the deep green of the forest, its rapid and precise movements across branches, lianas, and leaves, and the sharp sound of its call echoing through the treetops. It is an experience that blends admiration, respect, and a sense of natural magic, as if the forest itself has created a special show just for those who watch closely. The tufted capuchin is undoubtedly one of the most extraordinary and delicate species in the Amazon. Its existence reinforces the importance of forest conservation, the protection of endangered species, and the preservation of cultural practices that value wildlife. Each individual is a living reminder that nature creates masterpieces on every scale, from gigantic animals to the tiny, agile, and fascinating inhabitants of the treetops. As you reflect on this incredible creature, imagine walking quietly along forest trails, looking up and trying to detect movement among the leaves. The tufted capuchin, with its tiny body and precise jumps, could be there, observing you with curiosity, ready to vanish again among the branches, leaving only the echo of its call and the memory of its magical presence. So, if you had the chance to see a tufted capuchin up close, don't just think about its appearance or size. Consider the complexity of its behavior, the precision of its movements, the beauty of its color pattern, and the ecological and cultural importance it represents. This little harlequin of the treetops teaches us about patience, agility, intelligence, and the need to protect the most delicate and fascinating ecosystems on the planet. The tufted capuchin invites us to admire, study, and protect, showing that even the smallest creatures can have a great impact on their environment and on us, reminding us that the true greatness of nature lies in diversity, complexity, and the ability to inspire wonder and respect in every attentive observer. Number 15. Amazon leaffish, the master of camouflage worth a fortune. In the heart of the vast and mysterious Amazon, among dark, life-filled waters, lives one of the most extraordinary and ingenious creatures in the animal kingdom, the Amazon leaffish. Small, discreet, and nearly impossible to detect, it is the ultimate ninja of tropical waters, a true master of disguise. Measuring only about 10 centimeters in length, this animal at first glance appears to be nothing more than a dry leaf floating in the river. But this deceptive impression is exactly what makes the leaffish so fascinating and deadly efficient. Its camouflage is not just aesthetic, it is a perfect example of evolution in action. The leaffish's flattened body is an almost exact replica of a decaying leaf. Every detail, from the fine veins to the irregular edges, contributes to the illusion that it is part of the floating vegetation. This detailed disguise allows the fish to blend seamlessly with its environment, becoming practically invisible to predators, prey, and even humans observing it closely. Scientists and divers report that when it stops traps among submerged leaves and branches it is almost impossible to locate without meticulous inspection. The leaf fish does not limit itself to passive hiding. It is also a cunning hunter, using its camouflage to approach unsuspecting prey. By remaining motionless for hours, floating belly down like a dead leaf, it creates the perfect trap. Small aquatic invertebrates, smaller fish, and larvae, attracted by the vegetation, often approach unaware, becoming easy prey. It is a clear demonstration that patience and adaptation can be as powerful as strength or speed in a complex ecosystem. Beyond its predatory behavior, the leaf fish also fascinates because of its economic value in the exotic fish market. This little master of disguise can cost up to $3,500, more expensive than many used cars in urban areas. This high price reflects not only its rarity, but also the difficulty of keeping such a specialized animal in captivity. Maintaining a healthy leaf fish requires a carefully controlled aquarium with clean water, proper vegetation, and specific feeding, making its care a real challenge even for experienced collectors. The leaf fish's value is not limited to the commercial market. It is also a living example of how evolution can create astonishing solutions for survival. In an environment as competitive as the Amazonian rivers, camouflage is not just an advantage, it is a vital necessity. Predators like aquatic birds, larger fish, and aquatic reptiles search for any sign of movement or suspicious shape, and only the most ingenious creatures, like the leaf fish, manage to escape successfully. Additionally, its existence highlights the complexity and richness of the Amazonian ecosystem. Every aquatic plant, every submerged log, every floating leaf is part of an intricate network of interactions that support species like the leaf fish. It is not just a walking disguise, it is an essential piece in the river's dynamics, helping control populations of small invertebrates and serving as an indicator of environmental health. The presence of this fish in a section of the river can reveal a lot about water quality, vegetation abundance, and habitat stability. Imagine walking or paddling through the mysterious rivers of the Amazon, where visibility is limited and murky water hides unimaginable secrets. Finding a leaf fish is like spotting a ghost of nature. It is there, but you cannot see it with the naked eye. The ability to remain completely still and almost disappear before predators and human observers is a reminder that in nature, the biggest or strongest does not always win. Subtlety, patience, and adaptation can overcome any other attribute. Another fascinating aspect of this species is its reproduction and life cycle, which remain relatively little studied due to the difficulty of observation in its natural habitat. It is known that eggs and fry also depend on hidden floating vegetation to survive, which further increases the importance of conserving Amazonian rivers in their natural state. Without a proper habitat, the leaf fish's entire strategy of camouflage, hunting, and reproduction would be compromised, showing the interdependence between species and ecosystem. Moreover, the leaf fish inspires not only scientists and divers, but also artists and designers who marvel at its ability to mimic the environment with astonishing precision. It is living proof that nature can be an endless source of inspiration, creating aesthetic and functional solutions that often surpass any human invention. Every detail of its body, every simulated vein, every subtle movement reflects millions of years of perfectly tuned evolution. And there is the aspect of human observation. Having the chance to see a leaf fish up close is a rare privilege. It is almost like witnessing a natural magic trick where the creature seems to disappear before your eyes, yet continues to wait patiently for the right moment to reveal itself. It is an experience that inspires respect, admiration, and a sense of connection with the natural world that few other creatures can provoke. The Amazon leaf fish is not just a small or exotic animal, it is a living example of adaptive intelligence, extreme patience, and natural beauty. It teaches us about the value of careful observation, strategy, and the importance of respecting the delicate balance of ecosystems that still hold secrets challenging our perception. Every silent float, every moment of absolute stillness is a lesson in survival and ingenuity. Would you dare to search for this camouflaged ninja in the mysterious waters of the Amazon? Could you detect an animal worth thousands of dollars that remains still for hours and hides perfectly among leaves, branches, and aquatic vegetation? Finding a leaf fish is not just a visual hunt, it is a challenge to patience, perception, and the ability to marvel at nature's subtleties. As you reflect on this, remember that preserving its habitat is crucial. The leaf fish depends on clean rivers, abundant vegetation, and a delicate ecological balance to survive. Every deforestation, every pollution, every reckless human intervention threatens not only this unique species, but the entire complex network of life that makes the Amazon one of the most extraordinary places on the planet. So next time you hear about the Amazon leaf fish, don't just think about its high price or camouflage skills. Also consider the incredible ingenuity of nature, the importance of conserving natural habitats, and the wonder of encountering a true master of disguise, floating silently, watching, waiting, and reminding us that even in such a vast and complex world, there are small creatures that redefine what it means to survive perfectly. This fish invites us to admire, study, and protect what is delicate, rare, and magnificent. It is proof that even in the murky depths of the Amazonian rivers, nature still holds unbelievable secrets, small miracles of evolution that deserve respect, care, and fascination. Spotting a leaf fish is more than seeing an animal. It is witnessing a living masterpiece of adaptation and camouflage, a true aquatic ninja that challenges any concept of invisibility, patience, and natural perfection. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content appearing right now on your screen, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.